Hello, STFs, and welcome back to another school year. We're super excited to have you guys back with us. This is going to be our first STF meeting. It will be short and sweet, just like the team. And this will be just a very introductory, high level overview of just some things that we would like you guys to prepare for, be in the know about, and just to kind of get everything acclimated and ready for back to school. So, once again, welcome back. A few meeting norms: be fully present, limit sidebars, use tech appropriately, disagree with ideas and not people, start and end on time, and have fun. So this will be one of very few virtual meetings. If hopefully COVID allows, fingers crossed, we will have face-to-face meetings, one in September, December, and April. We'll talk more about that later on. But this will be just kind of a virtual announcement meeting that we will have with you guys anytime that we think you guys need to kind of check in with us and we can check in with y'all. All right. So we're going to do a quick welcome for the team, and then you guys will meet our new members. I'm going to first introduce our older team members, our OGs, and then we'll have our new members introduce themselves. So first up, we have Miss Shalette.
Hey everybody, I'm Bonnie Shalette. I was with the team before. Last year I was working with high schools, but now we're doing zones, which we'll talk about later. So I'll have the zones of like the Woodlawns, of Cedar Crest, and I'm super, super excited. So let me know if I can help you with anything.
Thank you, Miss Shalette. Next, we have Miss Johnson.
Hello, everyone. I am Miss Angelica Johnson, sometimes Smith, and I will be working with the North region. Last year I had a couple of the schools. I'll be repeating those again, and I'm happy to see you all again.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. We next have Miss Bush Davenport, newlywed.
Hello, I was Miss Bush last year, but I am Miss Davenport this year. Last year was my first year on the team, so I'm fairly new as well, but I am so happy to be back, and I'll be working with those mid-city schools.
Thank you, Miss Bush. Davenport, I keep forgetting, it's Davenport. All right, next up we have Miss Nikki Washington.
Hey, you guys, it's Techie Nikki. Follow me on Twitter, but I'm Nikki Washington. I'm glad to be back. Glad you're back. Hopefully we'll get some normalcy. We'll see. We'll pray on it. But I'll be working with the Highland South region, so we'll see you guys soon. Again, welcome back. Hope you had a great summer.
Thank you, Miss Washington. And we have, last but certainly not least, everyone's favorite DRM manager, Miss Gath.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am going to be working with the North region along with Miss Johnson. So that is something new that you have two district people in that area. And we will share with the schools how we're going to split them up at a later time. But we are so excited about the school year as well as being able to be back in the groove of things. Hopefully, things will stay as normal as possible this school year. So welcome back.
Thank you, Miss Gath. All right, going back to our agenda, you guys, we have an exciting announcement. We have expanded our team. We have two new faces who are super excited to join our team and to join you guys while you guys get ready for the new school year. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. We first have Miss Bannister.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Bannister, and I am new in the team. I am excited in my job, and I'm really willing to support you. Just email me or give me a call.
Thank you, Miss Bannister. I love her energy, y'all. Isn't she just so cute? All right, Miss Bailey.
Hi, my name is Melinda Bailey, and I am new to the system and to the team. My background is in teaching French, and I'm really excited to work with teachers in the Mid-City Zone this year alongside Miss Bush, Davenport. And yeah, just like Miss Bannister said, let me know if you need anything.
Thank you, Miss Bailey. So you guys have just met our two new team members. They are excited to support. They're excited to be here for you guys, and they're just happy to be a part of the EBR family. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it over to Miss Washington with the 2D scanners.
All right, you guys. We have heard your calls and complaints, and we understand that it is tedious to when you have those ASUS with those QR readers, it is tedious to actually sit there and type all of those codes. So you can actually utilize the 2D scanner that we have purchased. Our team has been coming out and we've actually been knocking out the inventory within a couple of hours. So if you don't have a 2D scanner, we do understand. Let us know. We can come out as a team, put you on our schedule, and knock it out for you in a couple of hours. We have the process down of how it works. And right here, you'll see a link to this video that shows you this is proof that it actually works. So this is a 2D scanner right here from the ASUS Chromebook. And it does, when you scan it, it will put in the URL. All you have to do is delete that URL, and the serial number is at the back. You can see it still reads your old barcodes as well. So definitely let us know if you need help. We can come knock your inventory out in a few hours, or you can go and purchase your own 2D scanner. Most of us have the 1D scanners on our campuses. You will need a 2D scanner to actually scan those QR readers on those newer Chromebooks. So let us know if you want us to come out and support. We can help you knock it out. That's what our job. We're here to support you. So let us know, or check out Amazon, Office Depot, all those different places to get a scanner that will help you with your inventory if you need to do your refresh. So if you have any questions or concerns about the scanner, you have a question, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to support you. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Canvas. So last year and the year before, we've been using Google Classroom, and it became to be a lot. It was a lot of information there. So we're going to move over to Canvas, because Canvas is just a better place to streamline our information, store our information, resources. We can make announcements quickly to you guys, to communicate with you guys there. Since we're only having such few meetings this year, this is going to be the better platform. And also, we're in our transition year for Canvas anyway. So next year, we're transitioning from Google Classroom all the way to Canvas. So why not start with you guys, so you can have a heads up on how to actually use the platform, get familiar with it. And that way next year when we roll out with Canvas, you'll be professional pros and ready to go with it. So if you when you're finished watching this video, please click on that link. And when you click on that link, you'll be able to self-enroll in this course. You'll need to enroll in this course to get important documents that you need. What is your role as a STF? You'll find that, important dates, information, everything will be housed here. We're going to be deleting that Google Classroom soon. So make sure you join this Canvas course, because the Google Classroom will be going away. If you have any questions, reach out to anyone on our team. We'll be glad to support you. But our new platform this year will be Canvas.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Washington. Next up, we have Ms. Gath with Chromebook checkout and DRM.
Hello, everyone. On the agenda, I have a few hyperlinks for you all. So what I would like to just kind of go over is I have where you have the Chromebook highlighted. That is just kind of going to go over some tips with you all, which will also lead to a Google Sheet that has some additional highlights for hyperlinks for you. And so basically it's just going to tell you about doing your updates for your Chromebooks and for your desktop computers. There's also access to being able to know what to look for, or some expectations when it comes to the care of the Chromebooks, and making sure that we're setting expectations for how to make sure that we don't lose as many Chromebooks this year as far as being broken or destroyed with the upcoming school year. So it just kind of gives you some of those reminders. These things came from our one-to-one handbook, which Ms. Davenport is going to go over with you all. I also have on there a presentation about DRM and the usage and all of the forms that you would need to have access to. So you can go through those slides, and there are some hyperlinks and things on there, and some directions on how to do how to find a record, how to what to do if you don't find a record, how to add a record, how to make a request for a record, how to discard devices. All of those things are available in that presentation. And then I also have the video of that presentation, which is a training video to kind of walk you through that through those steps and to talk to you about what the expectations are. So hopefully those resources will be extremely helpful to you. But if not, please don't hesitate to send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And if it's something like Nikki was saying about us having to come out to your school to support you with your inventory or checkout process, please let us know and we will put you on our calendar.
Thank you, Ms. Gath. All right. Next up, we have Bonnie Shalette, and she will be talking about STF expectations, not recommendations. Thank you.
Hey, so guys, this year, the expectations for STFs in the past, there were a lot of things that we expected STFs to do. And we heard your suggestions and we're really streamlining the process. So this year, your tracker is going to look a lot different. It doesn't say, if you're new to this, you're a new STF, this is the tracker. You check in with your district technology facilitator. This is just a little bit of documentation for your stipend. You know, we can't be just handing out stipends. So we do use this tracker to keep everybody on track and some evidence as to, you know, how hard you're working, like, because you know you're doing a lot. So here you go. Here's a documentation we can turn in and be like, hey, look at, Miss Dr. Haney, this is all the things she's doing. So the first section deals with Chromebook checkout. We do expect STFs to support Chromebook checkout in the beginning of the year, and that could be lots of ways. It might be, physically handing them out, organizing it. We want STFs to support a mid-year Chromebook checkout. Not Chromebook checkout. Chromebook check, system support with help desk tickets. But that does not mean the STF does all of the help desk tickets. That means that you help if anybody needs to know how. And I have a tutorial on how, you can send to teachers on how to do it, help desk ticket. But we do want somebody on site that can help if people are having trouble with that. Adding inventory to resource manager and supporting with the device readiness check prior to state testing. And the other portion, so Chromebooks are half the job and the other is communication. The school technology facilitator is the person, it is our boots on the ground, it is our contact. So we need, if we send anything to you that your staff needs to know, we need you to send it out to your staff as soon as possible, preferably within 72 hours. We need, sharing and distributing those resources from EdTech. At least talk to your district technology facilitator monthly, just so we don't get lost. Make sure you're on the same page, that we're serving your school to the best of our ability. We will be distributing some Tech Talk newsletters pending approval, and we need your help with putting those up. And then also part of this is just staying up on that Canvas course, seeing what's out there and making sure you're up to date. So we're going to try to do 3 meetings this year, 3 required meetings. We need you to attend all 3. There will be like an option to make it up, but preferably attending the meetings live September 9th, December 9th, and April 7th. And you can see right here, it's on the screen. It's, where you need to go, and you'll sit down with your district person and check all this off. And your tracker does have a place for you to get approval from your leadership. Just like I said, it's just that agreement, that's documentation that it demonstrates all the amazing work you're doing. But we do ask that you attend those 3 meetings and you work with your school on Chromebooks, and then communicate all the information that we give out. It's good, Dr. Haney?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Next up, we have Ms. Johnson Smith with Approved Technology by Senior Leadership.
All right, everyone. It's pleasure to be here again. I have been provided with by Dr. Haney a curriculum resource tracker that gives us a list of the approved technology by our senior leadership. It is available on the agenda in a hyperlink, and you are able to go to this tracker and identify all the curriculum resources and the approved curriculum that are designated to your school. If you would click on the drop-down menu box, select your school subject area. You can find out if it has been approved for school level purchase, if it's been denied. Those are even pending. Those materials that have been approved are the only materials that can be used within your school based on this tracker. It is divided into subject area. We have ELA, math, science, and social studies, and you can select your school or you can type your school in for a quick and easy research. Once you put that in, you will see here we have the requisition date, which is pending. We're waiting on approval, and the expected delivery date. These are all your curriculum resources, your EL, your guidebooks, your Achieve 3000. Same thing goes for your math resources. Science is also listed with your Amplified, your Inquiry Hub, and your Explore EL Learning Tool with your gizmos. Also social studies. We can see here with a requisition date that it has been ordered. I know in Clever, sometimes people have questions whether or not we have, they have access to different programs, and you can check those by going through this handy tool. That is it for me.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson-Smith. All right. And next up, we have Ms. Davenport with our one-to-one handbook. We have an updated version for you guys because y'all have been asking and we have delivered.
All right, so if you click right there, there's our one-to-one handbook and student right handbook. If you look at it, it's really similar to the one that we had last year, except you do not have that those last 2 pages where you would have the students and the parents to sign. Now you would just have those students and parents to sign on that student rights and responsibilities handbook that every child gets in the district at during that first week of school. So make sure that you review this EBR one-to-one handbook with all of your staff. You review it first, then make sure that all your staff at your school has a copy of it. It's best practice to review the one-to-one handbook with all staff and have the staff acknowledge that they received and understand the EBR one-to-one policies at the start of the school year. So make sure that they know what they are signing up for. Make sure that the staff knows that they are ultimately responsible for these Chromebooks and these devices. If you look at page 12, I think right there, that is our revised matrix, price matrix. Some of the things that you may have charged for in the past, the price may have changed. So if you refer to page 12, it would give you all of those updated prices. And just make sure that your students and staff are all very well aware of those new changes. That's it.
All right. And last but not least, let's talk about zone support. So in the previous school years, plural, you guys may have had one special person that you always love to see on your campus. That person may have changed. As you guys know, we now have region or zones across our entire district. So we have 5 zones. So you can click on this document right here to learn more about who is your person for your region and or your school. So Miss Shalette will be supporting the Southeast region, and she'll be solo dolo out there by herself. So harass her with all of the questions. And then for Highland Old South Baton Rouge, we have Nikki. She'll support that entire region by herself. And then for the larger regions, you guys will have 2, but they have separated it across themselves also. So for Mid-City region, you have Miss Bailey and Miss Davenport, and you can scroll down and see which schools they will support. And then for the Broadmoor-Sherwood region, Ms. Shalette is assisting Ms. Bannister with a couple of schools. So you can kind of scroll and see which schools they will have. And then for the North region, we have Ms. Johnson and Ms. Gass, and you guys can kind of view and see which schools that they will support. So get acclimated with this. This will be your direct content for all things ed tech. Even IT, they can kind of serve as that liaison for you if you have any questions. So use this to kind of acclimate yourself and know who is supporting your school so that you can kind of reach out and ask them all of the questions. All right, that is it. But we do have a closing, and I'm going to have Ms. Shalette explain the closing. You're muted.
Dang. So we just wanted to give you a place to kind of reflect at the end of each meeting and get some input from you. But we also, so this one is a Jamboard. This one is a Jamboard. If you click right here, it'll say what needs does your school site have for teachers to prepare if we go virtual again. Oh, I'm going to change this to a Jamboard. It went to Canva. But so all I need you to do is make a little sticky note on Jamboard. Put your thoughts about if we had to go virtual tomorrow, what would happen? And then make sure you put your name so we can just know where the great ideas came from. And that is it. But I am going to change. I am going to change the link to be the Jamboard because I made a mistake.
Perfect. No problem. All right, you guys, that is it. I think we're at 20 minutes. Short and sweet. If y'all have any questions, reach out to a member of the team, specifically your zone person or your region person from the EdTech team. We wish you guys an amazing beginning of your school year. Everyone will be around to every school site to connect, say hi, and of course, provide support. So once again, thank y'all so very much, and we will see y'all soon.